I met with a spiritual medium and it was not what I expected. I don't meditate, I never really got into crystals, and I am at most a casual horoscope reader. While intention set, so when I had the opportunity to connect with spiritual medium, I was intrigued strictly from a journalistic perspective, that is. Who better to assess? Before sitting down for my reading, I had her tell me a little more about how it works. She'd felt the press, which is why, a few days later, I found myself FaceTiming her in a conference room. She starts off, the first thing my guides want to share with me? The color green. Somewhere, possibly in childhood, someone told you to work harder, do better, it's not enough, Gabriel says. You took that on as she spoke. I feel myself get a little choked up. I love and admire my mom but often struggle with how different we are. Then Gabriel said, next up, my love life, which I could pretend I didn't ask about, but I did because I am a cliche. Sue me. Then, she relays a message for me from a specific otherworldly being, my maternal grandfather. He died when I was. She then reveals the cards she'd pulled at the beginning. One of them reads, finally, she asks me a direct question, do you have a pet? Not at the moment. At this point, she winds down the reading, thanking the spirits for their guidance and blowing out the candles to sever the bubble. Over the next few hours, I have no way of knowing what Gabriel saw or heard in the great beyond. But I do know that
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.